Hey y'all, let's talk about some wrestling, shall we? Because today WWE 2K25 dropped patch 18 a couple days ago, and it added some cool things, and it was a little bit wonky. And then they added patch 19 and to fix the stuff that was broken. But is it actually fixed? We got a lot to talk about today.
Right now on BeachBurnBob.
This is, of course, Beach Bytes, and I'm BeachBurnBob, and we cover wrestling video games, and we do things way different around here. So if you're into that sort of thing, hit the subscribe button so you don't miss out. Today we're talking about patch 118 and then the aftermath of it, and patch 119 and then the aftermath of it. And this is going to be just kind of a conversation that we need to address some things. So patch 18 went ahead and added in the new island stuff for the Wyatts, and it went ahead and broke all of your community creation wrestlers. If you use Create a Superstar and you use a lot of custom logos and stuff, it was wiped completely out. So you have nothing. All of the logos were gone.
Trash.
Then patch 119 came around and they fixed it, kinda. And we need to discuss about how this worked. First off, if you didn't download patch 118, if you haven't played the game in a few days and you're just logging on now and you're uploading patch 19, everything's good for you. You're not going to notice anything. Everything's back to normal. However, if you did load patch 18, it removed all of your custom logos from your superstar.
Trash.
Yeah, it's horrible. I can't believe they did it, but it happened. So, you know, it was a bug. It wasn't a feature this time. Well, so patch 119 just came out and it went ahead and set it back so that now you can put custom logos back on your wrestlers, and that's great. However, it does not fix the fact that if you loaded the game, they're gone, and you're going to have to go in there individually and put all of your logos back. If you are making stuff yourself and not downloading from community creations, you're going to have to spend all that time to put all of your wrestlers back together. And that's horrible that it happened this way. However, if you do have, and you had a roster set from community creations, after 119, you can go ahead and just re-download all those wrestlers and they will work fine. You will have to go through and delete your wrestlers and then re-download them. So that's going to jack up your universe or whatever you were using them for. But at least they went ahead and put back what they broke. I think it's horrible that this happened, though, and I didn't know exactly how to come at it because it was a bug. It's all it was is every time they patch something into the game, every part of the game is connected together. So you can't just patch one thing without it affecting custom superstars or without it affecting universe. Anytime they do something like this, it's all wove together. And unfortunately, this time, the community creations and the Create a Superstar took a huge hit. It didn't affect arenas from what I could tell or anywhere else, but it did affect your custom superstars. The easiest way is, you know, you're going to have to make all your stuff again. And I think that's absolutely horrible.
Do you know what my watch is saying? I've never heard that watch.
Y'all, guess what?
What?
Summer of T-shirts has returned. That's right. And that means I also figured out another QR code. Or links in description, but you can go to the Beach Shop right now and you can pick up new designs all the time. Help support the channel and get your Beach Bytes swag. Do we still say swag? Is that the cool term or is that the old term? Do we say gear? We say cool t-shirts. You know, I don't know what we call them anymore, but we got a lot of t-shirts and they're on sale right now, and you can go represent Beach Bytes and it helps support the channel. So I mean, it's like a win-win. You get a t-shirt, we keep the lights on. It's like an awesome time for everybody, and I really appreciate everyone that does buy a t-shirt. I'm humbled by it, and thank you so much for supporting this channel. However, if you downloaded a whole bunch of stuff, luckily you can just go in and re-download all that stuff, and everything should be back to normal. And it brings the conversation of these are 19 was just a hot fix to go back and fix. In another few days, we will have patch 120, and then we will have a patch to bring in the DLC pack, the Penta pack, as I call it, and we'll see what surprises go with that. 18 did add some cool things to it, but not in the way it should have. It went ahead and added Penta's background to the game, but it's broken. It says none, and it went ahead and added some more Aleister Black stuff. It took out his custom victories, but it added his Titantrons. So explain to me what is going on with Aleister Black. It's really interesting that they did this. And of course, they added new My Faction content, everyone's favorite game mode in the world. And also they released that as a set reward, you can get Seth Rollins 15. Keep in mind, he was free in 24, and 25, you have to go through and unlock it. It sets another precedent that I don't like in the game, that we're having to rebuy stuff that's been in previous year's games. It was in the game before, leave it in the game the way it is. However, this is what's going on with the community creations. If you hadn't loaded the game in a few days, you're good. If you have and you played 18 and you deleted your stuff, you're going to have to start all of your creations over. And I think that's absolutely horrible. And if you download a lot of stuff from community creations, then you're going to have to delete your wrestlers, re-download those wrestlers, and then you will get them all back to normal. How do we fix this in the future? Well, I mean, it was a bug, so I don't know. I would love to give you some ideas of what you could do, but we're one patch away from that idea not working. What I would do is, if you are creating your own custom superstars and you're putting all this time into it, I would go ahead and upload them to community creations. If you don't want other people to use them, put them under some weird tags that only you know. So if this breaks again, you can go straight there and download them. However, this fiasco, do we call it a fiasco? This fiasco has shown that anything's possible when they patch these games, and that everything's touched and everything can break or everything can be fixed.
Ain't this something?
But that's my thoughts on it. I wanted to bring it to you and see what you guys think about it. And let me know in the comments what problems you're having with the game. And we will go through, and then next week we will have a full breakdown patch video of everything that's going on. But I just wanted to sit and talk to you for a minute and let you know what's happened, why it's happened, where it's happened, and what could happen next. And it's crazy, because we're almost time for DLC, and that coverage will be on the channel as well. So if you haven't already, subscribe. And if you're still listening to me talk about all this crazy create a superstar madness, can you hit that like button for me? It sends it out so more people can see it. For finding out everything that happened on the island, if you can't play it, I put everything together. That video's right there. And wrestling's not the only thing I cover. We got some videos right there that's completely not wrestling stuff. Remember, make life your beach, and we'll see you on the next video.